An old woman coated her finger with table salt, and after preparing a pot of boiling hot lard, she endured the searing pain as she plunged her index finger into it until her skin was fried completely smooth without a single wrinkle. Next, she wrapped it tightly with bandages to cure it, and finally slipped it carefully through the keyhole for the king, who had been waiting outside for quite some time, to sample. The moment the king touched that silky smooth finger, he couldn't help but kiss it, convinced that behind the door was a young maiden with flawless skin. He rushed back to the palace, dug out a jeweled necklace, and ordered his men to deliver it immediately to the rundown house in the slums at the foot of the mountain. The two old sisters nearly came to blows fighting over who would wear the necklace first. Soon they realized that with their current appearance, they couldn't possibly face the king. Before long, the king came calling again. The younger sister was about to step forward when the older sister held her back and began speaking in a falsetto voice.
Open up this door. Let me in. Let me see you for damn self.
Oh, my heart's aflutter. I feel faint.
This youthful, melodious tone thrilled the king beyond measure, but the cunning older sister knew they couldn't let the king see their true faces just yet. This game of playing hard to get drove the king wild with desire, and he quickly promised the maiden he would honor his word. After greedily kissing the door once more, he left in high spirits. However, staring at her withered, sagging skin, the older sister made up her mind to make it into the king's bed. She had her younger sister use lard to glue together all her loose, sagging skin, then, under cover of darkness, snuck into the king's bedroom. But after their night together, what the king saw was the wrinkled face of an 80-year-old woman. Furious at the deception, he threw open the window and ordered his soldiers to hurl her off the cliff. Fortunately, the older sister didn't die from the fall. Instead, she was rescued by a witch passing by, and through the witch's magic, the wrinkles on the old woman's body gradually vanished. In the blink of an eye, she transformed into a fair-skinned beauty. As luck would have it, right after the witch left, the king happened to come hunting in the back mountains. And so, the older sister reunited with the king once again, this time under a completely different identity. Follow me for the next thrilling segment of this movie.